Tonight we had beef curry over rice with a side of green beans. Starting off early in the morning, I got some beef shoulder or chuck roast, and I just went ahead and sliced that into some thick slices and cubed it up really well. And I put it on a baking sheet and seasoned it with everything you see on the screen here. And I just mixed it up really well and covered it with plastic wrap and let it sit in the refrigerator for a few hours while I got my vegetables. Here I have some russet potatoes, a yellow onion, garlic, ginger, green beans, and half a red onion. Then I went ahead and just washed my potatoes and green beans, and I cut the potatoes in half, and then I cut those little halves into like 4 pieces, and then I just cubed it up really nice. Then I cut my yellow onion, which I added in with the potatoes, and I set that aside. Once I did that, I went ahead and minced my garlic, and then I separated half of that for the green beans and then put the rest with the other vegetables. And then I cut up the ginger and added that in with the potatoes and onions. And then I just thinly sliced my red onion to add in with my green beans. And once I had all of that together, I just went ahead and cut the ends off of all of my green beans. Then in a skillet, I went ahead and put some oil and started browning all of my beef on all sides just to get a little color and to enhance the flavor. Then I deglazed the pan with just a little bit of water and put everything into my pressure cooker. And I added some water and I seasoned it with the same seasonings from earlier. And then I put the lid on it and set it for 45 minutes while I got some water in a measuring cup. And then I washed my basmati rice till it was nice and clear. Then I put my water in a pot and let that boil. Once that was boiling, I added my rice in. And then I seasoned that with beef bouillon and adobo seasoning. Just stirred that around, turned it to low and put the lid on it. Once that was done, I fluffed it up. And I released the pressure from my pressure cooker. And then in the skillet, I added some oil and those red onions as well as the garlic. Then I added in the green beans and I seasoned it with adobo and those other seasonings you see here. Then I just mixed that around and I just saute this until the green beans become the texture that I want. And I went ahead and opened my pressure cooker, stirred that around, and plated it up. And there you have it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you try it, let me know.